Hey guys, this is Andrew Keene from KeeneOnTheMarket.com. Well, the S&P had good news and it had bad news. The bad news is we closed on the low of the day once again. The good news, we're making new highs for market profile. If we look at the market profile for tomorrow, we want to know where the point of control, the value area high, and the value area low is. Value area high is where sellers came in. Value area low is where buyers came in. And where's the point of control? Where's the most volume traded? This is what traders look at. This is how the big traders trade. Value area high, I would say around 1326, 1325. Value area low is 1317. So buyers came at 1317. Sellers came in at 1325. We have the point of control where the most volume traded at 1320. So we did close on the low. The euro sold off about 100 bips at the end of the day down to this 126 level. Well, we're going to talk about that in a second. So good news, higher highs, higher lows. Bad news is that we close on the lows. Look at the daily real quick. And we open up this morning. Oh, this is the daily. So we broke the cloud to the downside. And we have a proprietary indicator where we have sell signals and buy signals. So this is a sell signal on the close. If I took the sell signal at 1351, it would have got me in for about 60 points to the downside. If I sold 1351, I might have had a stop maybe 5 points above the cloud. So 1393, I would have to risk 40 to the upside, and I got over 60 to the downside. So that would have been a good trade on the daily chart. Let's look at the 5-minute chart on the S&P 500 futures. So we open up this morning at 17.25. 80% of the time, we have the high or low within the first hour. Today was not one of those times. So it looked like with a double bottom here, we might have had the low of the day, and it was the low day for a while, 13.75. We got up to this 13.26 half. Sellers came in. We broke the cloud to the downside. As you see, our proprietary indicator indicated a sell at the close of this bar at 13.1825. 13.1825, I would have risked 4 points to the upside, and I would have gotten 10 points to the downside. So our proprietary indicators have been working very, very well lately on the daily and on the 5-minute. So this is where we put in. This is a sell signal through our proprietary indicator. I did not take the sell signal. There wasn't enough time left in the day, but it was a sell. We sold off all the way down to 1307 half level. So another 20-point range in the S&P. Those are the average ranges we've had lately. Usually around a 12-point range is average. Lately, it's been 30 points. Let's go look at the euro. I'm going to start by looking at the daily. Right here, again, a proprietary indicator gave us a sell signal. So we're going to be selling under the cloud and buying above the cloud. So we have a sell signal at 130.54 with the close of this bar. It would have got me in about 450 bips to the downside. I would have had to risk to about 133. So risking 250, and I would have got 450. So once again, our proprietary indications have been working. This was on the daily chart. So this is a very, very good way that I use to make money trading the futures. If we look at the 240, which is the better indication of how the euro trades, and I'm going to put it in the 24-hour timetable, which I think it is now. 24-hour, my bad. I should know it wasn't 24 hours because the gaps were coming in. So if we look at it on the 4-hour, sell signal here at this 131.33, we would have had to risk only 100 bips to the downside, and we would have been in for the whole trade, 500 bips to the downside. And this is a proprietary software we've been working on. These are sell signal, buy signals. I do not take all of them, but I've noticed a lot of them have been working. So now the euro touched. The low today was 126.60. The low that we've seen in a very recent time is 126.44. If I zoom it out even longer, we could test down to this low. That's 126 even. We got even lower. I want to have to go back and maybe look at a weekly chart to see how low the euro can go. If it takes out the low there, it can get to this 120 level. I think it's a possibility to get to this 120 level. One more I want to look at is oil. And first I want to look in the daily chart because we had a sell signal in the daily chart as well. So if we look at it in the daily chart, and where's my cloud? So in the cloud, waiting for it right now. So now we had a sell signal here. A stop would have been above the cloud. So we had a sell signal at 101.02. As the cloud goes higher, I can shift my stop at probably about $1 above the cloud. So I would have taken some pain here in oil. Now we're going way lower. So if I took this trade, I would have had about $10 to the downside. Seems like we're bottoming around this 91 level. I'm going to have to pull up the weekly to see where we can test to the downside. I think 86 is an important level. So if you look at it, around this 89 level, we had tails. If not, we can test down at the 76 level. So this is very, very important. In oil, in the 5-minute chart, I'm going to see if I had any signals today. We actually had a buy here, but the cloud was so small, it would have been a trade I wouldn't have taken. I don't want to trade when the cloud is so tight. It's about a 15-cent cloud. We didn't get any other signals for the day. This is Andrew Keene from KeeneOnTheMarket.com. If you want more information about our webinar, email sales@KeeneOnTheMarket.com. Other than that, have a great night, and I hope to see everybody in the webinar a week from today.